Parashat Vayeshev, the story of Yehuda and Tamar. Yehuda and Tamar have two children. One of them is Peretz, and from him comes Mashiach. From the tribe of Yehuda, from Peretz all the way to David HaMelech, Shlomo HaMelech, and so on. But in the same exact parasha also lies the answer. Also lies the answer that distinguishes the difference between Yehuda and the Chashmonaim. Now, no one in the world could ever tell you that the Chashmonaim were Reshaim. Because after all, the only reason we're still here today is thanks to the Chashmonaim. If the Chashmonaim did not defend Am Yisrael, did not defend the Torah, did not say, Mi le'Hashem elai, whoever's for God, come with me. If Matityahu didn't come and say this, guess what, Rabotai? There's no Am Yisrael. Hashem Yerachem. Imagine, you have millions and millions of Greeks with nuclear weapons. You have a knife, plastic one, you bought from the 99-cent store. Or you got it from the Chinese food. That's what you have. And what do you say? You with the nuclear weapons, I'm going to beat you with my little plastic knife. Actually, I'll use the knife to eat, and then I'll beat you with nothing. You have to have some serious emunah in Hashem. If you had such emunah, you give a lecture, everybody does TeShuva. You start a whole organization. Emunah, Emunah, Emunah.com, Emunah.org, Emunah Inc., Emunah everything else. You do Emunah everything. Why? Emunah, well, you tell people, I beat the entire Greek army simply with Emunah. What? Mila Hashem Elai, Emunah. But Akam HaKadosh Baruch Hu did not agree with this. Long term. Short term he agreed. Long term he didn't agree. Short term, you got him on the derech. Good. Long term he won't stay on the derech with Emunah alone. Why? Emunah is good. The Chashmonaim had Emunah. Believe in Hashem. We're going to fight for Hashem. We're going to win this battle with the power of Hashem, not us. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu destroyed them anyway. Now you cannot say they were Reshaim Mechalei Shabbat because that's not the truth. They were tzaddikim. But you cannot deny that there's no more of them. You cannot deny the fact that they did still sin, even though they had emunah. So, b'siyata dishmaya, I'll give you the answer. The Chashmonaim had an enormous amount of emunah in Hashem, enough to go to war. They didn't think about winning the war. They simply knew what was wrong. They simply knew that this is wrong to violate Shabbat. It's wrong to go against the Torah. It's wrong to be an atheist. It's wrong. We're going to fight for it. So that emunah got them on the right path. But the fact is that after the war was finished, they didn't want to go back to the old days. They wanted to stay. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why they failed. In the same parasha that we learn about the tribe of Yehuda, we also learn about his brother Yosef, Yosef HaTzadik. Why is Yosef called Yosef HaTzadik? The Gemara in Masechet Sotah says, because Yosef did not waste seed. That's why he's called Yosef HaTzadik. Anyone that does not waste seed is called Tzadik. Yosef had an opportunity to be not only with one of the four most beautiful women that ever existed. Potifar's wife was beautiful. Don't think that she was some troll. 3 heads, 4 arms, and things coming out of our face. You're not even sure if it's a real species or not. This woman was absolutely beautiful. Not only that, she was powerful too. She told Yosef, I'm really the head of the household. I tell my husband, Potifar, jump, he already jumps before I say it. If I tell my husband to give you a raise, he'll give you a raise. If I tell my husband to just leave you alone and I'll manage you all day, I'll leave you alone and manage you all day. If I tell my husband to give you half the money we have, I'll give it to you. But if I tell him to send you to jail, I'll do it too. If I tell him to send you in some hole in the middle of the desert that anyone that enters it doesn't come out, he'll send you there. That's the jail that Yosef went to. And this beautiful woman comes to Yosef and says, listen, all I want is for you to be with me. That's it. If you're with me, I'll make you rich, I'll make you powerful, I'll make you popular. Eventually we'll kill off my husband too if you want. Whatever you want, alayni o lagasi. Everything is on my head, everything is whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Just be with me. Now again, this is not some troll with 3 heads, 4 arms, and a tail. This is, the Gemara says, one of the 4 most beautiful women that ever lived. Comes to you, says, I come with gifts. Today, usually people come with baggage. Not full of gifts. Usually it's problems. Says, will you marry me? I don't know. How many problems do you have? Well, not so many. I only, I'm overdrafting on 5 checking accounts, 18 credit cards, and I'm divorced, but my husband doesn't know it yet. People come with baggage today. This woman's coming to you, says, I'll give you money, I'll give you power, I'll give you everything. And on top of that, she's beautiful. But if you don't listen to me, I will ruin your life. You will regret the day you were born. Just as I am powerful in bringing gifts, I can also bring the staff right on top of your head. You're going to go inside a hole. And that hole, whoever enters it doesn't leave. And on top of that, everyone's going to make fun of you for the rest of your life because they're going to think that you tried to be with me. And this and that. And she's threatening him to ruin his life. And Yosef HaTzadik says, no, I'm not going to be with you. How could somebody have such power? This is not human power. Don't think for a second this is a human being's power. It's not. Guys today, Hashem yirachem aleinu, how far we are from Yosef HaTzadik. Guys today have an idea in their head. They already act on it. The cashier says thank you to them. Says, oh yeah, she likes me. What she likes you? She said thank you because you gave her money. What likes you? What are you talking about? She's a married woman with 3 kids. What likes you? No, she's in love with me. Guys today have such junk in their head. They act on it. No, she loves me. Yeah. What loves you? What are you talking about? Why? Because she said thank you? How could Yosef HaTzadik do this? The answer, Rabotai, will answer both how Yosef did it and how the Chashmonaim did it. And the answer is, Rabotai, when Potifar's wife comes to Yosef, the Gemara in Masechet Yoma says that she threatens him with all types of things. She says that I'll get them to beat you up and they'll break your back. He says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu makes the bench straight again. I'll make them take your eyes out. HaKadosh Baruch Hu makes the blind see. Anything she said to him, he has a response from the Torah. But she tells him, just be with me once. And he says to her, Rabotai, ואיך אעשה הרעה הגדולה הזאת וחטאתי לאלוהים. He says in chapter 39, verse number 9, he says, since you are his wife, how then can I perpetrate this great evil and have sinned against God? V'chatati la'Hashem. Meaning it's not because you are going to blind me or not going to blind me. It's not because of the money or no money. It's not because you're ugly or you're beautiful. It's not because of any of those reasons. It's because if I'm with you, I'm making a sin. Chatati l'Hashem. And that is enough. For me to decide, I cannot do it. I'd rather die and live in Gehenom for eternity than make a sin against Hashem. Because what do you have? What do you have? What do you have here? Option A, go spend some quality time with the most beautiful woman on earth. On top of it, make a bunch of money. On top of it, you're going to be powerful forever. On top of that, you're going to have all the things that this materialism, this Greek world tells you should have. You can have it in 1 second. For what? For being with somebody you really want to be with. It's not like he thinks she's ugly, he's not attracted to her, he's already taken, his heart belongs to somebody else. No. The Gemara Masechet Sotah says he actually wanted to be with her. And he almost was. Physically attractive. Physically wanted. Last second, when he said this, the image of his father, Yaakov, appeared and told him, right now there's 12 tribes. All of you will serve in the Bet HaMikdash. Your names will be remembered forever because you're going to be on the Choshen of the Kohen Gadol. Your names are going to be inscribed. You touch this woman, your name is wiped out forever. And the Gemara Masechet Yomah says, when Yosef told her, listen, it's not the money, it's not the power, it's not the attraction, it's not all of that. It's that I know that if I'm with you 1 second, I make a sin against God. What does it mean I make a sin against God? Everybody sins. Why is Yosef so fanatic? He says, if I sin with a woman that Hashem says no, I'm going to be tied to you forever, the Gemara says. My neshama will be connected to yours forever. It will never leave. I'm going to be connected to you in Gehenom. I'm going to be connected to you in Kafakela. I'm never going to leave. You're always going to be attached to me. There's no getting out of this. It's not one time I'm finished. Bye-bye. I had fun while it lasted. If we make this act 1 time, I'm finished. Chatati l'Hashem. In HaKadosh Baruch Hu's world, there's no such thing as 1 sin, 1,000,000 sins. Oh, he's worse than this one. You make a sin. You make a sin against the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Are you out of your mind, Yosef says? You want me to make a sin against the Kadosh Baruch Hu? Are you crazy, lady? The Chashmonaim, with Tzadikim, when they were in the Bet Midrash, they knew, and they had Emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they knew enough to defend the Torah. But after spending so much time in war, apparently their Torah went into their subconscious. Their Torah went into the back of their memory where they forgot that Emunah by itself is not enough. You have to have Yirat Shamayim. You have to be afraid to make a sin against HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Emunah is not enough. Why? Because even if you have Emunah, if Potifar's wife shows up, my friend, you're going to become our best friend. You're going to become a puppy if you want. Without Yirat Shamayim, your Emunah will go in the garbage. And that's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to the Chashmonaim, you did good when you played your role. Once you didn't want to play your role anymore, there's no use for you anymore. Rabotai Yekarim, today, many people like to talk about Emunah, and that's wonderful. It's important for us to have Emunah to survive the day, to survive the troubles, to survive the turmoil, to survive the upside down world. But if we're not worried about Chatati l'Hashem, we're not worried about making sins against the Kadosh Baruch Hu, we're not going to survive the war. This is the reason why for 2,000 years we're celebrating Chanukah, because of the spirituality. Because the materialism aspect of it, we're losing every day. You tell a guy, listen, if I pay $10,000, you drive on Shabbat? Most people. Say 20,000, I'm driving. Increase it a little bit, I'll drive. Everybody's got a price. I'm not talking about the Chiluni that drives for free. Drives for Uber for $15. He works the whole day like a slave, losing his olam haba. Why? Because he's going to make an extra $100. Working on Shabbat. Shem Yachem. I'm talking about the people that keep Shabbat. You tell the guy to keep Shabbat, listen, 25,000, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, $1 million. You drive on Shabbat? They're going to start asking you, pay cash or Bitcoin? Why? We're not afraid of sinning. Many people have Emunah, but it's a Emunah shfela. It's a Emunah that's damaged. It's Emunah that's missing Yirat Shamayim. It's critical for us to have Emunah because unfortunately there are many, many tests all of us endure every day. The difference between the mentality of a Jew that's kosher and a Jew that's almost a Greek is that Yirat Shamayim. We are meant to be a light unto the nations, not to follow their misguided practices. Remember, every Jew has to remember that he's a Jew and she's a Jew. We don't celebrate non-Jewish holidays, even if they seem harmless. It's a zilzul, disrespect to the Torah,